Action. I got the sillies now.
You gotta do it.
Oh goodness. Look at my frizzy hair.
Look at my frizzy hair.
No, mine's go poof, poof.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah.
Twing, twing. Mine's porcupine.
Okay. I think we're
See,
on.
now,
It's 8 o'clock.
Now you see the green dot?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's the microphone's on.
Oh.
So once somebody pops in,
Mm-hmm.
instead of like we were doing yesterday, except for not hearing the cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, see this little thing right here?
Yeah.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hit to get that thing on the screen.
What's it say when you did it?
Share. Or share screen.
Whoa, cool.
So
you could like plus something.
Possibly.
And then be like.
Yeah, we'll fuck with it. I mean, mess with it. Shame on you. Bad language.
Okay. Anyone here yet?
Nope, a big fat 0.
Aw.
Wish this weather would straighten up.
Yeah, it's
a
like
douche. Mother Nature is
supposed
such
to
a
be like spring right now and heading towards summer soon, and you know, like we had what, like 2 days?
How's that go? April showers bring May flowers?
Yeah.
Well, what happens for May showers?
Yeah. June
floods?
Dunes?
Let's see. Do you say June dunes?
Yeah. I try to make it, showers, flowers, June.
So Monday they're calling for a 9% chance of rain, which is okay. Which we ain't gonna get nothing. And 5% Tuesday. 69 and 74. So, like I said, I may go mow that over in Geneseo Tuesday, because Wednesday they're calling for rain.
What's the lows?
47, 55.
Okay, so it's gonna get better.
Yeah, then drops 59, 66, 72, 75, 77. Wow, what's next weekend? 75.
Woohoo!
Are we ever going to get out to the damn camper?
Well, I do hope so.
Not at this rate.
I got some stuff, that I've been gathering for it.
I got wood to split.
Yeah.
A lot of it. I mean, still can't do that in the rain.
Hello.
Whoever's out there in there, whatever.
You can hear us? Everything all right?
Yeah, let us know. If you don't want to stay or anything, but let us know, because we had some we had some issues yesterday.
Yep.
The only thing people could see was us going.
Yeah.
And no sound.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
But so, yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's 2.
Oh, well, hello.
Where is everybody? Speak it. Hey, Ace, can you hear us? Please tell us you can hear us.
Yeah, I hope so.
Instead of us just going, can you hear us okay?
Oh, yay! Woo!
Sweet.
Awesome. So how you doing?
That was kind of a feces display yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a setting that, whatever reason, on YouTube changed, and it went to a microphone that doesn't exist, pretty much. But in order to change it, I would have to back out of the whole thing.
Yep.
So last night, between messing with our furnace, we got some furnace issues, and this, and had a buttload of updates. I finally got it figured out, and here we are now. Hence, take 2.
Yep. Yeah, looks different than yesterday. He shaved.
Yeah, our daughter cut me. What the hell is that right there? Oh, that line. Where is that right there? That line right here on my head. Is that my bald spot? Look more younger.
It's up here. Oh. But
She said it grew in, so
yes, it has.
unless
It looks like
she's
it has.
just lying to me because I can't see it.
I have this, so it's like receding or whatever. I don't know. Yucky.
As long as it doesn't get all shiny and I have to go, hi, honey.
Yeah, better not. I will be getting hair implants if that happened. Because I ain't going well. Nope.
Because that would be weird.
Weird.
Stop.
So yeah, at least we're on today. Woo woo.
Yeah, that
a lot
was
better. Yeah, didn't like that.
No, I was not. I have. If people could read lips.
Yeah, you guys would have had a whole lot of potty mouth.
Dun, da, 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 there we are. Hi, Joan.
Yeah.
8K? Holy cow.
That's awesome. Yep, we'll get there someday eventually.
Yeah. I just wish we'd get
That's
some
awesome.
more watch time.
Yeah.
How you doing, Joan? Finally got your electric turned back or straightened out now?
Good. Yeah, our heater is acting up, but at least it's not the dead of winter, so there's that. Not that it's been super warm at all. It's been chilly.
There's a couple of tests I got to do and
yep,
to figure it out. And I was going to do it today, but I had to do oil change and brakes on my truck, and by the time that was done, I had no ambition. And the weather's been really it's cold. It's cold here too, Ace, and raining.
Yep. But like I said, at least it's not the dead of winter because that would suck.
Oh, you're in New Jersey?
Oh.
Why are you in New Jersey?
Yeah, I did see that on Facebook.
Jersey.
You having fun there? So how's everyone's May been so far?
Cold, wet.
Really, really cold.
Your mother-in-law.
Oh.
Stop it.
That's funny. You doing anything exciting out there while you're out there?
Going to any raves? Yeah, it's cold and wet here too. It's just miserable.
Yep. Hopefully June will be better. We haven't even gotten to the campsite yet. Driving him nuts.
Driving me insane. I went back there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago, and I had my truck, and I got a big water tank. I was taking water out there. I got my truck buried.
Hi, we're on this time. Woo woo.
Yeah, for some reason, why I don't know. Yeah, it's YouTube. It like in setting it up and everything, it asks you for.
That's funny.
What?
He's such a little stinker, or Bexy.
It changed the microphone to a microphone that doesn't even exist, and I didn't catch it. But in order to catch it, I had to pretty much back all the way out and redo it. And once I seen it, I figured that out last night. Today, I brought it back up and it changed it again. But I did a test, test emergency broadcast system, and it worked fine. So when I set this up, I made sure that that setting was where I wanted it to. Plus, I did have a gazoodle of updates. One shouldn't have anything to do with the other, but you never know.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us about it, Joan. We know.
Yeah, like I said,
Thanks.
I tried to go back there a couple of weeks ago. I took some water out back there, and I got my truck buried. It was buried.
Yeah.
It was.
And I didn't go with you, so I couldn't very well
It was.
pull it out.
It was buried past the running boards, and I got big old 35 mudders on my truck, and so I was almost at the campsite, so I had to walk all the way back to the barn, get the tractor, drive it out there. And like she said, she didn't go with me, so I didn't have anybody to steer. So I had to do some strategic pulling to pull it out. Finally got it back into the campsite, unloaded the water. And I figured, because it's a 275-gallon tank, a gallon of water weighs 8 pounds. So yep. And so yeah, it was it made for an interesting day. My truck got really, really dirty.
Why didn't I go with you?
Because it was cold and rainy and crappy, and
yeah, well, it has not stopped being
and it hasn't stopped. But
like I said, hopefully June's better.
I hope so. I can't. And this has affected my lawn mowing, because I do lawn mowing too, which I just got 3 more the other day. And luckily my boss was really cool, so I could literally take a day off and just mow lawns all day.
Yep. Yeah, updates, because I think that's probably what caused that.
No.
You don't think so?
Those updates don't have nothing to do with YouTube.
Yeah, it was a good guess.
But yeah, so spring sucks so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually we go out like 2nd, 3rd week in April.
Yeah, usually around your birthday.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's a little muddy, a little sloppy, but
yeah.
But now it's bad. There's a little creek running down the laneway about this deep and about that wide of just water. Well, let me do that again. About this deep and about that wide. Just running. I'm waiting to see some fish or shark or something in there. Used to what?
Used to do grass cutting for years. If you grow it there, it's good money.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, see, I got this one that I just recently. Well, it's 3 same property owners. It's a college dorm kind of thing. And I kind of sort of got guilted into it a little bit. Guy called me up and he was like, "Oh, we need you to mow this lawn, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, well, and it's like well over a half hour away, probably about like 40 minutes away. And so we went there to poke some eyeballs on it to see it. And it hasn't been mowed at all this year. So it's like 2-3 feet tall.
Yeah.
So that's going to take me, I mean, I can do it. It's just going to take me some doing.
And it was quite the little area.
No, not on YouTube, Joan. It won't do that. There's other programs that I've been trying to mess with, but I just haven't had time. That will allow you, like, if we're going to be on, I can send you a link and then you can click that link and you can join in.
Yep. And that'll be cool.
Yeah, if I ever.
Then we can have guests on our show.
Yeah, Joan, 2 foot. Yeah, I went walking through it today. It was like, hayfield. But in doing that, I gotta mow it down tall, like 4 inches, because that's low as or tall as I can go. And then go through. I got a big pull behind vacuum that I hook to another mower. It sucks the grass up, and then I have to go through again and mow it again, suck that up. Yeah, it's they're getting charged a lot of money for that one. But then I go like once a week and do it, and it'll only take me, what did I say, between the three, probably about 45 minutes to do the 3 lots, and that's kind of pushing it. I'll be able to, because I got one big mower. It's got a 5-foot deck. I can rip right through there.
Yep. And potentially be able to check out a couple places there.
Yeah, there's a couple places that are abandoned on the way.
Yep.
But we'll have to do that with the car. I don't want to take my truck, and here I got a big old truck and 24-foot trailer. Hi, look at us. Oh. Hey, Joax, how you doing? Morning. Yeah, it's evening here. It's 20 after 8 Eastern Standard Time. No, I don't do any composting. I try and get rid of it so it doesn't make it grow anymore.
Honda Izzy mowers?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I never heard of those.
Yeah, I got I've got 3.5 mowers. I've got a Toro something another that's got a 5-foot deck. I got a Cub Cadet something that has a 42-inch deck, and then I got a John Deere Rider that has a 42-inch deck. That's the one I use for bagging. And then I got a Beater Toro something or another. That thing's a monster. I go through trees with that one. That's the one I just, if I have stuff that's really nasty and stuff like that, I just rip through it with that. Which I got to get that one running.
Having some coffee, huh?
Who?
Joax.
Me too.
Yeah. It's past where I have coffee.
Tank.
Too late for me. So I'm having tea.
Yeah, Joan, I'd end up because it is so far away.
Yeah.
I'll probably charge drive time, to compensate for my fuel, because it's not like a small car that I'm driving. I got a full-size Ford 1-ton, and I'm pulling a 24-foot trailer. Now, once I get it down and under control and everything, I've got a smaller trailer that I can just throw one mower on and toss my weed whacker in the back and zip it out that way, which I'm fine with. I don't want to have to drag my big trailer everywhere.
Yep.
Because then that thing needs tires too, really bad, really, really bad.
Yeah, he drinks a lot of coffee. I have one usually just in the morning, and then I drink my water and tea during the rest of the day.
When?
And milk at night.
I drink way too much coffee. I don't drink enough water.
No.
The myth, the man, the legend, CF. How you doing, buddy?
Well, hello. Nice to have you on here.
I see you got my link.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I can't do a van. Number one, I don't have one. I mean, I like the trailer because, I put my mowers into it, but then I got a Can-Am side by side. I could put that in there if I have to move stuff for whatever. It's a little more practical for me.
Oh, Temple of Doom. That sounds cool. Oh, he can barely hear us. Uh-oh.
Turn your volume up. We had an issue yesterday because we did a live yesterday, and it was just a shit show. And for whatever reason, YouTube, like when you're setting all this up, the setting for the microphone went to a microphone that don't even exist in the realm of my shit. And once I caught it, I was able to change it. Hence, now you can hear us now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Plus, I had a gazillion updates that I didn't know I had.
Oh, a shredder. Yeah. Don't you have one?
What?
Like a shredder upper thing.
Shredder upper thingy?
Yeah.
Maduka?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Just a small one.
Yeah. Shredder upper thing,
Shredder.
One of those.
A witness remover.
Yikes. Yeah, we got to check out that Rumble.
Yeah. I was kind of sort of minorly investigating it a little bit, but with so much stuff going on, I start something and it's like, ooh, shiny, and I'm on to something else.
Yeah. Yep. Before the movie, music is loud. Yeah, I bet. Always seems that way.
Yeah, they want to get your attention.
Yep.
You got an eye booger.
Ew. Nucky. So how's your weather, CF? Is it cold over there too? It's been just chilly and damp, just rain nonstop.
Davenport, Iowa.
Oh. Ah. Wow. Sounds cool.
We haven't been to a movie theater, and we just got one down at the end of the road.
Yeah. Also, we haven't gone to the drive-in either.
Oh, it's been so shitty.
I know. Yeah, we'll just sit in the car as it's just pouring. We're like trying to see the screen.
Watching the wind between the windshield wipers.
Yeah. And can't play mini golf in that either.
Yeah, it's been raining way too much around here, CF. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally agree, Rebexy. I'd rather, it depends on what's going on. Like if we're with a group of people, which we never do because we're not sociable people, maybe, whatever. But I'd rather stay at home and watch it. You got all your snacks right at the house for half the price of what you pay for there.
Hit pause if you have to go potty.
It's like, man, I got to pee, pause, or, if you start watching it and it's like, this is dumb, on to the next thing.
Yeah, it has to be something that's really, really intriguing for us to
go to a movie theater. Well, once in we have a drive-in. Those are almost non-existent anymore. But there's a drive-in next town over. We'll go there once in a while, but that's going to be like a date night kind of thing. You know, we'll go stuff our face. You know, they got a mini golf and blah, 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 and all that stuff.
And skee ball. I love skee ball.
So by the time you get back to your vehicle, you're half asleep from doing all this stuff, and movie starting, and you're...
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, we met CF on this. With the urban exploring and stuff like that. He's a big reason why we got...
Hi, Julie.
I mean, we were doing it a little bit, but he's the reason, you know, we started doing the live streams and stuff like that. We're always nervous about doing it. You know, whatever. You know, she was like, hey, how you doing? And
yeah.
But you know, he's like, just do it. So
yep, and here we are. Oh, all right.
All right, CF.
Thanks for stopping.
Give us a report on how the movie is.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we that's how we met him. I mean, we were just scanning around, stumbled across him. We watched him a couple of times before we started engaging, and so we were the creepers in the background. And then we started talking, and everybody that was on there was real cool. Urbexy, he was one of them.
Yep.
And you know, and here we are now.
Yep. It was always an excellent chat, too.
Yeah, and it wasn't always just strictly just urban exploring. Like, it would start out with urban exploring, you know. He used to review other people's videos. He would get permission and review their videos, but I believe, like, YouTube was giving him a hard time.
Yeah.
So, you know, he stopped doing that. And then
hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, and it won. But you know, we what the hell was I saying?
About CF.
And how, Joe.
You know, his streams, they were really good.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't strictly just urban exploring. It started out with, you know, a little BS about urban exploring and this and that. And then it was sort of like an open mic kind of thing, you know, whatever people wanted to talk about, whether it was movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of sort of like we do here. I mean, yeah, we talk about some urban exploring if that's what somebody wants to talk about. Or if they want to talk about, don't talk about cooking. I don't give a shit about cooking.
Hey, I love cooking.
But yeah, that's my thing. And that's how. And now he does more live streams, like with political based thing, which we catch him every once in a while. But it's sometimes he's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's a little late. Yep. But always has been a great stream that he had. You know?
Yeah, real great guy.
Yep. And everyone would engage with each other. It was just wonderful.
And we
just like on here.
We talk with him out of YouTube. You know, we share the Christmas cards, and Eva sends him and his wife, Karen?
Karen.
Yeah, his wife Karen. She sends them chocolates that she makes every year, and one of these days
we didn't this year.
Oh, we didn't?
Yeah, no. CF's probably like, if he is still on there, he's like, I didn't get no candies this year.
Crossing the arms and everything.
Yeah.
But
no, because it was expensive to make, and so we didn't give to very many people.
Yeah, things are stupid expensive.
And I use high quality ingredients, so.
Right. Yeah. On an average, the chocolates she makes, the amount of people she sends them to, and this and that, I'm going to say probably 12 to 1400 bucks.
Probably not that much, but a lot. We'll just say a lot.
A lot.
A few hundreds.
A few hundreds.
But it's just been a thing that I do, and like to share with like family and friends, and yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca, prices are starting to come down. Everything, gas, food prices, eggs, everything's starting to come down, which is good.
Yep. Oh my gosh, things have been just so crazy.
I mean, there are some other things like I understand. I'm not going to get political here, so nobody jump on my shit. But I understand the concept of the tariffs and all that stuff. But in the short term hit and miss, doing the stuff that I do, it kind of affects some things a little bit, like the aluminum prices, but I get it. I understand why. And it'll work out. Like my shirt, check it out. I really like coons. Okay.
Yeah, they're so sweet. Probably out there right now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But like I say, I understand. I understand the concept and why it's happening. But it's one of those things. If you want things to get better, you got to bite the bullet. I get it.
Oh, hi, John.
Dun, da, da, da. We're here. We got it all figured out. YouTube was screwing us over.
Yep. I like raccoons too.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Yeah. Yep.
Then there'll probably be some little ones coming around because there were some mamas that shucked out some youngins.
Yep. And we have a couple of foxes. We have a mama fox and a baby fox.
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't get too close though. We haven't been able to feed those.
Yeah, not by hand.
They're
definitely.
they're pretty skittish.
But they
are
don't
getting closer.
Run with me just looking out the window now.
Yeah, it used to be like if we seen them in the window, if we walked up to the window, pew, they're gone.
Even if I was sitting in my chair and they saw my eyes move, they were like, ah.
Yeah. But
for real.
now they stick around a little bit. Yep.
We feed them dog food,
checking stuff out and everything. But yeah,
Yep. And possums. We got like several.
There's like 4.
I think 4-ish.
4 or 5.
Yeah. Yep.
3 cats.
Yep. Yeah, and well, a few more than 3 it'll be because 3 visiting right now, but one of them just had kittens.
Yeah.
We call her Cow because she has like the black and white pattern.
Yeah, she blew out a litter probably under my shed.
Yeah, and she's more of a Spaz than the one that we call Spaz. And yeah. Poor Spaz, she always like puts her head and butts him when he's trying to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones are Bexy. They're skittish. I mean, we don't press the issue or anything like that. Let them do what they're gonna do, and
yep. Yeah. They're common.
But they they want to come up. I almost got one raccoon to come into the house.
Yeah, it was so close.
I'm like, come on down here.
Yeah.
He's got his ass up in the windowsill and he's reaching way down by the floor, getting marshmallows and everything.
Yeah.
Getting up on my lap.
And puts his little nose up to you.
Yeah. Like if I stick my nose down there, he'll turn right around and just ding, 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 put his nose up against mine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that place.
Yeah, I just seen your comment about Eva and the kitchen. So kind of, sort of, I'm going to say, yeah, she got the kitchen she wanted.
Yeah, nice kitchen.
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was pretty cool. That when we went there, they were actually contemplating opening it, trying to open it back up. I mean, it needs a lot of work, but there was a guy there doing something with the grass and everything, and so I walked up and talked to him, and he called the owner and told him who we were and what we were doing, and he said he wanted to talk to us, so we waited for a while, and he came up. He had us sign a release of liability.
Yeah.
That way, if something happened to us, we couldn't. And I get it. And we have one of our own of those now. And yeah, we went through the whole thing. It was a waiver. Yeah, thanks, John.
Yep, that's it.
But
yeah, they're definitely spoiled.
And then the guy that was mowing the lawn, he told us about the little mansion down the road. He goes, that used to be the people that own this place, and that place is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get coffee.
You want me to get it?
You gonna spit in it?
Because I ever would do that.
How would I know?
You can go get it yourself.
No, you can go get it. I trust you. Dear.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Love of my life. But yeah, that place was pretty neat. We got one that we're gonna have coming up here. It's gonna be it's gonna be definitely multi-part video. We did it on our we do too. We try and buy local around here. I mean, there's some stuff, Joan, that we use that we cannot get from the local hardware store. Like we have a seamless gutter machine. We get large rolls of aluminum coil that are about 325-ish pounds, and it's 11 3/4 inches wide. So, it goes in flat and it comes out a gutter. Can't get that at a hardware store. But we get it from a guy. He has his own little company. He's not a big conglomerate company. But like lumber and stuff like that, we get it usually at Montgomery's or Elitzak, or I don't know. We got accounts everywhere. But yeah, we have, like I said, we got a video that I'm going to be working on here, and we ended up doing it on our anniversary. It's what she wanted to do for our anniversary, and it's long. We were there all day long. It's a abandoned military base, and satellite joint. But yeah, it's yeah. Eva thinks possum are like cute. I think they're ugly as sin. But their tails are like rats, and their coats are all just in their faces ugly. But he was like, "Oh, they're so cute! Oh God!" She named them, and like the one has black on the bottom, and that's Boots, and whatever. I like the coon. Coon's cool. There's one. They do hiss too. We haven't had these ones hiss, the ones that come at our house, but they're ugly. Whoever devised those things must have been in a joking manner, because but yeah, we got there's one coon. It's a smaller one. Raccoons are cool, Joan. Come on. We feed them by hand. We got some ones that come right up, eat right out of our hand, and we can dink and feed them. And I got one that'll pretty much get up in my lap, and I stick my face down there. It'll take its nose and just rub it on my nose. And yeah, this one here, John, this the military base. It was real interesting. Like there's two parts to it. There's like the living quarters, and the mess hall and stuff like that. And I was able to drive to that. And then the other part where the radar station is, it's like literally up in the mountains. We were able to drive some of the way there, and we couldn't drive anymore. I had a 23 Equinox, and I put that poor little thing through hell, and it took it. It liked it. But then we had to walk about a mile and a quarter, pretty much, up a hill. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
See, Joan agrees with me. Possum are ugly.
But they're so cute.
That's what I said. She goes, "Oh, they're so cute."
They have ugly tails, but
they have ugly
they're
faces.
still cute. No, their faces are adorable.
No, they're not.
Yeah, huh?
No, they're not. Whoever devised them must have been joking.
And raccoons are cute too.
Yes, coons are cute. I'll say that. You don't hear me saying things are cute very often, but they're all right. Like I said, there's one of them that, I get a kick out of. He pretty much gets up in my lap almost, and we sit there and feed him, and we call him, what the hell we call him?
Which one, Bobby?
No.
Oh, the raccoon.
Yeah.
Squinter?
No. The little one.
Oh, I don't know.
Almost like a rat tail.
Yeah, you say rat tail.
Yeah. Because usually coons have like big fluffy tails. This one, for whatever reason, its tail is thin with hair.
Yeah. I don't know. Weird.
8 people and 2 thumbs up. Come on, y'all.
I'm just trying to catch up. Reading the comments.
You can
Go back. Okay.
So if you leave a comment right now, we're not going to see it until she gets caught up, because gotta wait on Eva.
Yeah. Already saw that. Okay.
See right there.
Sissy, what?
Even living in the city, we have possum. Ugly.
They're
Agreed.
adorable. I love all animals. I can't help it. Animals are sweet.
Just because they're sweet doesn't mean they're not ugly.
Their tail's ugly, but their face is cute.
Is ugly. It's just as ugly as their tail.
Y'all talking a different language. Sissy, I see. So they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Those they're sisters.
Thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Does it taste okay? Because you know.
What's that floating in
there? Stinker. Okay. Something. I'm still catching up. Sorry, I'm a slow reader. How you? Am I already down? No.
Yep, pretty much. Oh yeah, Joan. I forgot to tell you. You might have seen it. You know, like in the Facebook thing. Remember Rockland? Remember that old store that used to be down there?
I think it's done.
It is.
Okay.
Well, that collapsed here not too long ago.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And across the street doesn't look like it's very far either.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah.
And I did some digging. I found out some interesting stuff about that area. Down a little bit, it used to be a brothel. The 3-story building. If I could bring up pictures and stuff, but
I'm trying to figure this out.
We're trying to
go down.
What do you got here?
I don't know. It looks like a space, so I was just trying to see.
No, it's down as far as it's going to go.
Okay. Well, hello. Someone from Sweden.
Are you from Sweden, or that's just your name?
No, they don't take your. They're sweet.
No, he just nose butts me and from Sweden.
We feed them with our fingers, little marshmallows and stuff, and they don't hurt.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple that are like they grab stuff and they're just
because they're excited,
right? Yeah. And but other than that, no.
That one I just want to like clip its little fingernails. They're freaking sharp.
There's a couple their nails are they grab.
Yeah.
But they don't, they're not doing it aggressively.
From Sweden.
Nice.
Awesome.
How's the weather?
Yeah, hopefully better than ours.
It's crappy here.
Yep. Gotcha, Ace.
Yeah, but Joan, that down there in Rockland, that building caved in. I remember going there with my mom when I was a little kid. That's where my first Tonka truck came from, a little dump truck, and everything looked so big because the ceilings were real high. Not the how dare you, kid.
How dare you, kid?
Oh, it was.
I'm not sure.
Oh. But yeah, that
store. I was just reading.
Oh.
Out loud, apparently.
Well, yeah. Yeah, John, that old store. It's been closed for quite some time. But yeah, that's nothing but a pile of lumber now. They started to clean it up a little bit, but
nice. I love old buildings. Yep. 18th century looking.
Oh yeah, those are cool. That's when buildings were buildings.
Yeah. Everything was built a lot different than they are today. That's for sure.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Olga. I mean, it's getting used. I get it, but it kind of takes away the.
Took me a minute. I got John.
What?
How dare you?
Oh.
Yep, that one.
That one. How dare you? But yeah, but like I said, Joan, I did some research about that area, plus talking with a couple people around there. The one right on the corner of Dutton Road and Weathersfield, going down on the right, that used to be the post office. Coming back a little bit on the left, the one that looks like a church, that was a schoolhouse. The one on the left on the corner of Dutton and Weathersfield, that was it was a couple of things. It was a little store, but before that, it was like a little shoe repair shop. Going down Dutton Road there a little bit on the right-hand side, that was a brothel.
Yep. Yeah, if they paint over it, that always ruins it. I don't understand why people do that.
What's that?
With old stuff, old houses, the woodwork, even furniture and stuff, they paint over it.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Yeah, you get the nice old woodwork that's oak and stuff like that, and people paint over it. Ugh, that makes me cringe.
Yeah. It destroys it, really. That's my opinion, anyway. Yeah. Stepping out for a few. Okay. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, because I do construction work, and we run into that quite often. We have a house in a different county that has some real nice woodwork and stuff like that, and the people that's the one, Joan Davis's. I couldn't remember the name of it, but it's got some real nice woodwork, and that's part of the thing is, as long as right now they're leasing it, they're not allowed to paint over it.
Yep.
Once they own it, they can burn it down. I don't care.
Yeah. But at this time, yeah, nope.
Yep, Joan, that's the store. It collapsed. It's been bellying for quite some time, and I can't remember what caused it to collapse. Well, obviously, the structure was pretty bad condition, but was it wintertime and snow?
When it did, I think.
I can't remember exactly what.
I think it might have been. I don't know. Or was it late fall?
I can't remember what caused it, but it's gone. Like I said, I remember going in there with Mom, and everything just looked so huge. Because I remember, shelves upon shelves upon shelves of stuff. What are you doing?
We're missing some of the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at top chat. I just went to all. If we haven't answered anyone's questions, we apologize. Just realized there was a setting to switch it to all. Tiana, is she on? I see Ace mentioned her.
Yeah, Joan, it's weird, but what are you gonna do? It's unfortunate, but if nobody maintains it, something's gonna give someplace.
Yeah. Yep. House on the Prairie, that was a cute show.
Yeah, then once they got up there in years, it started to get stupid.
Yeah. I liked it. Oh, school on Monday, huh? Or no school on Monday?
Yeah, no school because it's a holiday.
Because of holiday, yep. Yeah, I never got to see the inside of that store.
I only remember little bits and pieces because, like I said, it was a long time ago. I was only like maybe like I said, I just remember really tall ceilings, shelves upon shelves of anything you can imagine. Come to find out, that guy, Davis, he is kind of sort of how the Walmart theory started, because a lot of stores just had, basic stuff. And so he came up with the idea of having a little bit of a lot of stuff, things that, like the farmers would need, and,
Cool.
and apparently there was gas pumps out front at one time too.
Wow. You're talking way back then.
Yeah, way, way, way before my time. But I, like I said, if I had to guess, I was like maybe 6, 7, somewhere's around in there, maybe 8.
Oh.
I think 8's pushing it. But like I said, I remember that's where my first Tonka dump truck came from, was there.
Tiana. Aw.
Oh, you remember when the post office was there? Because it's a house now. Oops. But yeah, it's odd, it's literally just down the road, you don't think about that when you're growing up and stuff of that nature, but you look back and it's like, damn.
Yeah, speaking of Little House on the Prairie, I actually got to go to Missouri when I was a kid, and got to go to the house of Laura Ingalls Wilder, the actual house. It was pretty cool. Yep. I just heard something. They must be fighting.
Probably. Yep. I hear them.
The raccoons are fighting. Aww.
What?
Tiana looking around. Aww. She's just a little one. You got cigarette smoke going in my face.
Smoke gets in your eye.
Yuck.
Yeah,
You still working on?
And I get stressed. I overdo it.
Grr.
Sorry,
good.
Don't hit me. Don't smack me.
Going on 30, huh? Oh.
So what's everybody's plan for spring if it ever gets here?
Yeah. And where was that one person from? Sweden?
Oh, Sweden.
Are they still on here? I
Yeah.
haven't seen their comment. Are you still on here from Sweden? Or did they leave us? Because I didn't catch what the weather was over there.
I don't think they said.
Oh. Planning to go summertime? Yeah. Now, were you coming to like New York, or where are you going? Because I thought you mentioned going to New York once.
Oh, yeah. You said yeah.
Yeah. If you come this way, we'll have to hook up. Or if we go out your way, be cool.
Yeah, because normally like in August we go out of state and doing stuff, but
yeah,
we got a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to kind of sort of stay a little more local, like up in the city, like Buffalo,
yeah,
maybe Rochester kind of thing, because we got some stuff that could potentially happen and we may need to be in a particular place at a particular time relatively quick.
Yeah.
So we don't want to stray too awfully far. And not only that, money's tight right now.
He said, yeah, Warsaw. All right, cool.
Not Poland.
Yeah, don't go to Poland. Well, I mean, you could go to Poland. That'd be cool. But you won't get to see us.
You might see how little me originated. Well, half of me.
Yeah.
That would be freaky. See somebody that looks like me walk around. Hey, the boys are dead. Oh, that's Italian. Sorry.
Yep. And unfortunately, a lot of stuff's not. I mean, it's really sad. Yeah.
Yeah. That place, unfortunately, was going downhill for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Once you seen that roof line, like right in the middle of it, had a big, huge dip to it, you knew it wasn't going to be long.
Yeah. Well, that's like even the Cannonball Pub restaurant. I don't know if you remember that, Joan. That's in Wyoming. That place is just falling into pieces.
Yeah, not really. They put a roof on it.
Oh, really? But then it's got the whole up part is like open, exposed.
Yeah, because they got shut down.
Yeah, and that's not good.
Well, they didn't get shut down. Oh, Jesus Christ! We gotta do something with that thing. I'm looking for a cat.
It's my messages sound.
Yeah, like I said, Joan, doing some research, this guy kind of sort of started the whole superstore concept. You know, like a lot of stores, like you had stores that just had meats and stuff like that, and other stores with just clothing and shoes and this and that. This guy came up with the idea of having everything in one spot. So people, you know, didn't have to go like, oh, I need shoes. And they go in there and like, oh yeah, I also need socks and some tidy whities and some seeds and stuff like that. So they were all able to get it all in one spot.
Neat.
Yeah, I don't remember the gas pumps. I don't ever remember Mom and Dad getting gas there. But
they did have.
They did at one time, yeah.
Oh.
And a lot of it derived because of the salt mines.
Yep.
Because the salt mines have been around for, years.
Exactly. Yeah. Nope, I think Sweden left us. They must not have liked it.
Yeah, because I started doing some research on it, and the little area there has quite the little history to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sad seeing the condition of them.
Yeah, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The building that was a brothel, that's for sale now. You can buy it for $30,000. I could probably get it down to 18 or 20, but.
Mm-hmm. But what would you do with it?
Ooh. It needs a roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I go in spurts. I mean, yeah, I go in spurts. 1 minute I'll be fine, and it'll be forever when I don't have a cigarette, and then don't give me that look. I see you looking at me. You're doing one of the.
Yeah, it's just I wish you would, but
I'm getting there.
I know. Don't get mad at me. Don't give me an attitude.
Don't you give me no attitude.
I said I wish. I'm allowed to wish whatever I want to wish.
Well, maybe if you rub the magic bottle, Genie will pop out.
Well then, that just took a turn.
Well, anyway. And the Glen Rock's been closed for.
Oh yeah.
Well, first it was, because it was the Glen Rock when Keith had it. Then it was closed for a little while. He sold it to somebody, and they made it into a restaurant, and the food wasn't all that great at all.
No.
We went there a couple of times, and one of the times I went there, I got ill after. So that closed down. There was a for sale sign out in front of it for a while. I haven't noticed the sign out there. So did somebody buy it, or they just say, I don't know. I know Keith would be turning over in his grave.
Yep. It's sad.
It is.
Places of history that,
But it gives us something to do.
True. There we go. Because if we didn't have that, then we wouldn't do what we do.
We wouldn't have that.
Yeah. We wouldn't be here talking with all of you.
Right. We wouldn't have that if we had that. And not just that.
Right?
Right.
Silly.
Yes.
Yeah, I gave them some marshmallows when I was downstairs.
I was wondering what took you so long.
Well, I did it while it was brewing. I just put the cup under there and put a little Keurig pot in there and went to the window.
I know what they're doing now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got this for my birthday. Am I holding it so they can see?
Yes.
Yep, I got that for my birthday from my brother. And he got it off of Temu. I love Temu.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Temu. It's easy to get sucked in on there.
Yep. Hi again. Don't remember the pub. Oh, huh. Yeah. Across from Dory's. Did you know where Dory's was? They're not Dory's now, though.
No, it's the hell's it called?
Yeah, Dory's is long gone.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, someone else bought it. Yeah.
There's one underneath the steps.
Oh, yeah. So sweet. Yeah, I had to give them a little scoop too because it was empty.
Yeah, they get fat. Time for them to go on a diet. We'll get some little treadmills.
They're spoiled. At least a little bit.
Yeah, there's one underneath the steps right there.
Oh. Yep.
That's one that likes to stay underneath there.
Yeah. So sweet.
Yeah.
They are. And then I feed the squirrels and the birds. Got one squirrel that I can almost go up to. Probably not too long from now, I'll be able to feed that one. Yep. Because I can get probably a good, 4 or 5 feet away. And so that's not too bad. Yep.
Squirrel.
It'll be in the window, or I'll be in the window in the kitchen and washing dishes and stuff. And all of a sudden I just look out and there's a squirrel that's giving me the little bagging face. And one time was going like this with his paws. And I'm like, oh my God, it's telling me he wants food. So cute.
So now we're going to get a treadmill for the raccoon or squirrels too. And I'll devise a little generation system so they can power our house. We feed them.
Got a gift too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was a crow or one of the squirrels. They brought me a gift. It was an actual little knickknack I had in my garden, but several feet away. And they picked up that little knickknack and put it into their little miniature picnic table. And I'm like, oh my God, they gave me a gift.
Yeah, which is weird.
So sweet. Yeah. Let me see if I got the picture. Show everyone.
Oh, he was a manager for Morton. That's cool.
Who?
Her James.
Yeah.
Uncle was a manager for Morton Salt.
Cool. Wow.
It's a small world after all. Yeah, it's 30 grand. It needs a roof.
We'll put this up so you guys can see, hopefully.
Gotta point it out.
Focus.
No, go quit up and down.
Point it out.
Yeah, it's too bright.
It was there once.
It's too bright.
Sort of can see the little miniature picnic table.
Yeah, it's too bright.
Yeah. And then let's see if we can get this one.
It's probably going to do the same thing. It's too bright.
Maybe.
It's too bright.
What if I go? Hold on. I want to show them. If I can. There we go. Where's the brightness? Is
Right
it?
there.
Okay. Let's try that.
Still too bright. It's reflecting.
Dang it. Oh, can you see it? That's the gift that the whatever critter brought to me. Either a crow or a squirrel, I'm thinking. Because if it was the raccoons, that would have been out back. So
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, see, they could see.
It
Isn't
just
it
looked
cute?
really, really bright.
Yeah. It's like a little angel type character. And so it has like metal, couldn't make it out too well, but it's like metal wings. Yep.
Yeah, she did turn the brightness down. It's just
Yeah.
more.
And then it'd be black. Yeah.
Hopefully this damn rain stops.
Gosh, I hope so.
Mother Nature's on her menstrual cycle and just running us all over.
Yeah. Well, it was a couple of years ago is when we had that horrible drought, and then this year it's just soggy. Yeah.
Yep, Glen Rock's been closed. Hasn't been Glen Rock in holy Christ.
Long time. That was in the 90s, wasn't it? Last.
No, it was late 90s. It was like 90,
90s.
97, 98,
Yeah.
99 maybe. And then Keith got diagnosed with cancer. So he sold the building. And they didn't do nothing with it for a couple, 2-3 years. And then they opened it back up as a restaurant, ran it into the ground, and then closed. How long has it been raining? How long has it been not raining?
Yeah. We had like 2 days in there that was nice, and
it's just been, and if it's not raining, it's just cold and cloudy and pissing and just
Yep. We even had frost a couple of days ago. Still crazy.
What the hell's going on up here?
Thank you.
I'll keep my head like this so you don't see it. My hair's going this way, that way, this way, that way.
Yeah, usually I have my hair in the side braid, everyone, as you know, but yeah, I don't know. Wanted to be different today.
Well, let's see, John, what is today? Today's Saturday. Pretty much all this week here, it's been raining. I mean, you might get a few hours here and there of not raining, just cloudy. Maybe a little peek of the sun. Just enough to go, and then start raining again.
Yep. Abnormally cool here too.
Yeah. I
mean, like I said, we had a frost. Like this is.
It wasn't. We didn't end up having a frost here.
No, we did. I saw it in the morning.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So luckily, I had put the plants inside and took them off the steps when I did because.
Luckily, I reminded you.
Well, yeah, that's true. But luckily, we did.
Luckily.
And I got a little greenhouse garden going, so hopefully.
Yeah, if we ever get any sun.
Yeah. Yep. I have a black and blue thumb, so I have a tendency to kill plants. So hopefully I don't do that with the garden.
Yeah, John, with all this rain, like I said, normally we would be out at our campsite by now. We usually go out, like maybe second-ish week in April.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to get back there. It's just so. I took my truck back there once and I got it buried.
Yeah.
Because it's clay up there. So once the tires get filled up with stuff, you're not going anywhere.
Yep.
You're just sitting there going and down.
Yeah, I don't know what's been up with the weather. It's just awful. I mean, it's almost June, for goodness sakes. Yeah. Our heat has been on.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, It's not kicking on very often.
Yeah.
We got some issue going on with my furnace. It's weird. My guy that I deal with, I explained to him what it was doing, and he's like, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
And he's been around stuff like that all of his life.
Yeah. Super.
So he told me to test the thermostat, jump the wires on the circuit board and bypass the thermostat. And
yeah. Wow, is this a little bit behind or what?
What?
She sees the table and knick-knack.
What table and what knick-knack?
The knick-knack, the gift from the critters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it might be her too.
Oh. Because that would be quite the delay. I think we have a delay.
Well, I'm sure there's a delay.
Yeah. Huh. So you didn't get to go to Wyoming very often then, by the sounds of it. Yeah. You pulling it up to see how much of a delay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're down to 3 people.
Uh-oh. Yep. Ace, John, and Joan. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Where'd everybody go?
They all left. Yeah,
Yeah,
Urbexy left. He hadn't been talking for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And CF, obviously, he did. How is the skeleton? Doing good. Yeah.
He's quiet. One of these days we'll bring him on over and include him at the thing there. So,
yeah.
Put
him in the seat.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. We can figure out how to do that. That would be cute.
I could do that. I can do anything.
And get him to talk, like move his mouth.
Yeah. I got a plan for that too.
Do ya? Cool. He's got something up his sleeve.
No, I don't have any sleeve.
You got a sleeve, see? Right there.
That's not a sleeve.
Oh. What is it then?
It's a thing.
I mean, it's a partial sleeve. This is a full sleeve.
This is a short sleeve.
Right. Short sleeve.
See, it's a sleeve. Hey.
Ha!
Yeah, so there's that.
So when are you planning to come to New York? Yeah. We gotta get out and see your cousin too. Again. We had so much we could explore out there.
Yeah, it's
soon. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get back out there at some point in time. Like I said, right now things are chaotic and tight and
yep, a lot of stuff that is potential.
Yes.
Yep.
A lot of potential.
So it's just something that we need to be around this area for right now. But after all that goes through, then we can travel and go wherever we want. Cool. That would be nice. Yeah.
Time is it?
It's
20 after 9.
Wow, it's been an hour and a half, huh? Just about an hour and a half.
Okay, John.
All right.
Thanks for. We're probably not going to be too
Yeah.
long ourselves, because
Thanks for stopping in.
Beauty sleep. I need it all.
Yeah.
And then some.
And so do I.
Oh, you hush.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, look at these wrinkles, like right here, and
Look
all
at
that.
Oh, I got the jowls right here.
Yeah, Joan, take it easy. Tell James we said hi. All that good stuff.
Love ya.
Yeah, we're probably going to be jumping off pretty soon here too.
Yeah. Glad we finally got to do our stream though. Gosh, that was a pain in the butt yesterday.
If people could read lips, they would be probably blushing. I was not a happy camper last night.
He had some words. A lot of potty words.
Yeah, there's that.
But y'all weren't getting that. You were just seeing. Play this in full later. Awesome.
Oh, cool. Thanks, John.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, we're hoping we can get our watch time up. I mean, I don't care if we get monetized. That means really nothing.
I mean, it would be nice, but it's not why we do this.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right.
We
just
enjoy it.
Yeah, we like chatting with y'all.
Yeah.
Our little circle.
Yep.
Circle of friends.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna jump off too. It's 20 after 9 here.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Stream.
Yeah, we don't do it for, because I've had a few people. Oh, you get YouTube? Oh, you make money? No, we don't make nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't really care to.
Probably really. I mean, I don't think we ever really will. But
and that's fine.
And that's not why we do it.
No. We do it because we just like to do it.
Yep. I would love to get to meet everyone though in person.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yep. Exactly. That's what matters.
Yep. And we have a good time anywhere as we go.
At least we hope that it's a good time on here.
Well, yeah, there's that too,
Yeah.
People click off them fucking retards.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
All right.
I'm going to back up here a little bit.
Bye, Deanna.
Oh, wait a second. Roger Blair.
Oh, Roger Blair's just coming in.
You just caught us. We're just getting ready to jump off.
How's it going?
We'll wait a little bit longer. Thanks for stopping in. Pull up a chair. Have a beer or coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how anyone makes really much, if anything,
Well, most of it's sponsorship.
Yeah. Yep. Once you can get sponsors or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
Or when you get enough and you can get stickers, I think you can with stickers or something.
Oh, like the super chat.
Super chat, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'd like to investigate that in some way, shape, or form, but whatever.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Roger? We'll stick around just for you, buddy. We're just getting ready to sign off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll wait.
Now we're up to 7.
Damn.
Hello. Yeah, if you can be happy without having money, then that's actually the way to live. Be humble,
It makes you more, a little, in my opinion, a little more appreciative of what you've got.
Yeah. Yep. And we've been through some hard times.
We've been through some shit.
None of that really brought us down. If anything, made us stronger.
Right.
Yep.
It's all a learning experience.
Yep. So how's your weather where you are, Roger? Everyone here, we've been all talking about it's cold and damp.
Yes. And damp and cold.
Yes.
And shitty.
Yeah, and gloomy. Like, even with no sun, it's like, I hate the gloominess. That's what really gets me.
Yeah.
The weather gives me that, what's it called? Something depression.
Weather depression?
Yeah, basically weather depression. There's a name for it, but yeah.
Well, see, I work in it, so that makes it suck. Looks like there's only one out there now.
Yeah. The one under the steps is gone.
Looks like it.
Yeah, they'll be back up.
Let's just stand in the water.
Let's just stand in the water.
I don't know if you can see it. We got a video. Yeah, see, I'm kind of bright too.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Eastern Kentucky in the 50s. Nice.
No.
Well, by the looks of it, next week, this coming week, it's going to be better than it's been. So,
in theory.
In theory, yeah. Yep. Did you get it?
Yeah. Oh, he's out of the water now.
Oh, darn. Yeah. He was like in the water bowl.
I don't know if you can. That's a God damn it. That's a raccoon. That's out on our back porch right now. He was standing in. Oh, there comes another one.
There's another one.
That's the bitchy one.
Oh, yeah. She's the big Bertha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just grabs a bite.
Yeah, she's a little crab apple.
When she gets.
You have a coon cam. Yeah, we do basically.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Well then. Yeah.
Once in a while, if we're out there, because we got there, that one particular one, she is a crabby bitch. And like the little one, she'll take off, she'll attack the little ones. And I got these little mud balls. They're like they're a mud ball, but they're kind of hard. I mean, they're harmless. And I got a slingshot, so I'll dinker with that.
Yeah.
To let her know who's boss. It's my house.
And then the one day you just crawled right out the window, and we're like, "Go on, get."
Yeah.
She was gone.
As the rest of them were like, "We never seen him this tall before. Usually he's sitting down."
Yeah. But they're, besides her being a little bit crabby, or a lot crabby.
A lot.
They're super sweet. I just love all of them.
Who's that?
It is USPS rather. Got a package coming.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's 9:30 at night. They ain't delivering shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a camera set up out there, and there's a little solar panel that goes to the side that charges it and stuff like that, and we can access it from our phone pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, but as for like to get it to connect to YouTube, it's not has that kind of capability.
No,
yeah.
No. Well, I could.
Oh,
maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh. No, I would have to run it into the computer.
Yeah, fun.
I'm not doing it. Not happening. No, you'd have to get a one of those.
Yeah. We have bears that come around here too. We had one when we were, what was it, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
2 or 3 years, yeah.
When we were at our campsite, and he was right outside of our camper.
Yeah, I twinked its nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're just laying down in bed in the camper, and I sleep right next to the window, and you can hear something walking because it's all woods, so you can hear twigs and leaves and branches breaking. And she goes, "I think there's a deer outside." And listening to it, it's like that's not a deer.
Yeah, it was very heavy footsteps.
And then all of a sudden, right up, there's a screen. It's dark out. We didn't have any lights or nothing on, and you can hear up at the window. So I just dink, and you hear it take off.
Yeah.
And then because I lease, it could have been Bigfoot, but I lease the property to some people, some of the local neighbors, and they hunt and everything, and they got trail cams up, and they sent me video of this bear, not far from our campsite, just rolling around in the berry bushes.
Huh.
Aliens? Nah, I don't think. Not aliens.
You never know.
I'd be like, what? You want somebody for testing? Perfect.
No.
Ain't probing me, damn it.
You're a jerk. Yeah. There's a live cam for this area from I don't know who has it, but the Eagles.
Roger Ott or Steve Ott.
Yep.
Yeah, a buddy of mine's got a cam set up for a bald eagle nest that's just outside of town a little bit. There's some coyotes, well, not here because we're like in town, but out at our property there's some coyotes.
Yep, we heard them a few times.
Yeah, we've heard them.
Yep.
And any hear them, always get the gun ready.
Yeah, doesn't sound fun. Addicts staring at their feet. Mm-mm.
Feet are the ugliest body part there is.
Yeah. Yep. Feet are gross.
Especially mine, all cut up and scarred up and chunks missing. And...
Do you guys like feet? Ew. We're not showing them.
No.
Not that kind of live stream.
No.
Some people are into that.
Some people dig that shit. See, like I'm missing about a third of my 1 foot, and yeah, that's kind of ugly.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens with machinery.
And you're 5.
And you're 5. Yeah. Yikes.
You'll have that.
West Coast coyote.
Yeah, but like I say, we got a guy that has got a camera pointing at an eagle's nest. They had a couple of eggs. I'm sure they're hatched by now.
By now, yeah.
I think they had 3 eggs. I think 2 of them survived, and 1 didn't, I believe.
Yeah. Don't some of the people, or did they used to just do that, the coyote hunting?
They track them. Yeah, Gino Casari and those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
you.
Let me tell you about. I could take a 4-inch bench grinder to mine. Use a clipper. I'll take somebody's eye out.
Gross.
Fly across the room and stick in the wall. Think.
Ew. Yucky.
Mine could be used for making quarter panels on cars.
Oh.
Buff it right up.
Yuck. So gross.
Yeah, but right, we got some coyotes around here too. Our daughter lives at the house where our property is. It's where I grew up. My dad used to live there. He passed away. Our daughter lives there now, and we keep telling her, watch your cat. because they will circle it and they will snag it up.
Yeah.
I keep telling them they should get a rifle. And they're like, yeah. No.
You don't want his coyotes?
Oh, you're not allowed to hunt them down there, Roger? So you can here.
No, unless they changed it, you can.
Oh.
Yeah. Darn your dyslexia.
Yeah. Coyote. Yeah, because up here, there's a group of guys that if somebody calls them and say, "Hey, I seen a coyote," they'll go to that area and they'll track it and stuff like that.
Yep. I would probably try to feed it.
I won't let you because I'll shoot it on spot.
Yeah, not in front of me.
If that thing's coming up aggressively,
I'm
downing it.
That. No,
I'm downing it and not even blinking twice about it.
I wasn't meaning if it was being aggressive. Because
Because they're not a dumb animal. Because where there's one, there's usually more.
Yeah.
Now, see, we don't have any wild pigs around here.
Nope.
Unless you go to the bar late at night.
We got groundhogs, though.
Yeah, we got woodchucks.
Yep.
I remember, little kid, we used to go out there and pluck them off all the time. Especially, well, it created huge damage to the machinery.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're running the hay bind through the hayfield, you don't see a woodchuck mound, and it goes through it, and you got the rollers in the hay bind, and it would, rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
It would destroy the rollers and stuff like that.
Wonder what happened to the one that we had waddling through the yard and stuff for a while. Remember, it was a big old chunky little thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Waddle.
I don't know. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the coon, it sort of like.
Probably, yeah. Yep. Because the coons would mess them up.
Yes. But yeah, we like I said, we don't have any wild pigs around here. We got coyotes and groundhogs, woodchucks. We call them woodchucks.
Yep.
Well, I call them woodchucks, but.
And bear and black bears and raccoons, yeah. Possums. They're cute.
Ugly ass things.
Like I said, just their tails. Their tails creep me out. Big old rat tail. Yeah, but they're really cute. Just don't look at the tail.
Yeah, we just have domesticated pigs, but they can be mean too.
Yep.
I
was chased by one.
I got bit by one when I was 8-10 years old.
I was chased when I was 7.
Maybe I was 7 or 8 because my mom was still alive.
Thankfully, Cliff was there to yoke me up from the yard.
Well, what makes it bad, when they're born, their teeth are clipped, so they don't get tusks. So when it bit me with like a flat top tooth. Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
I remember gimping down the barn driveway, and my sister Lynn was coming up, and I said, and we used to name some of our animals, and he was a boar, and his name was Archie. But I'm like, Lynn, Archie bit me. And she's like, no, he didn't. I picked up my pant leg, and every time my heart beat, I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Yuck.
He went down the road. Because once a pig gets a taste of blood, they'll go after it.
Yep. Not good.
No, not really. No, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Childhood memories.
Yeah, that's not really a good memory.
Getting my foot ripped apart.
Yeah.
Bit by a pig.
Farm life.
Splitting my head open.
Yeah.
Hey, great. Made me the guy I am now.
Yeah.
But
definitely scary. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's fine though. A little bit of tweaks here and there.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Wow, it's 9:41 already.
Is it really? Holy shit. All right, everybody, we're going to be jumping off. We stuck around for you there, Roger, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in,
Thanks
everyone.
for stopping in. We'll have to turn your notifications on so you know when we're live and we upload.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We're going to jump off. It's getting late. I need my beauty sleep. There's not enough hours in a day to make up beauty sleep for this. So, I need my mouse.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Thanks for stopping in. Nice chatting with y'all.
You just keep right on going.
Go ahead.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. Take it easy. Don't let your meatloaf stay out of trouble. All that good stuff. All right? Take it easy. Hit the thumbs up, too. Also, take it easy.